What's up, everybody? This is my first attempt at this. I'll see how it goes. Uh, for a little minute, I've been thinking about starting to do a little, I don't know, motivational speaking along with training and record it or something like that. Today, I had something really inspiring happen. I guess come full circle. Been out here for maybe 5 years, and when I first came here, I was told how bad it was and how the city is really not like the best place to be at. And I guess it kind of like brought back some thoughts of when I was growing up and how, they said we wouldn't make it to 18, wouldn't make it to 21, and all the different negative, I guess, talk that I heard as a youth. But I explained to a couple of people that I interact with that if you don't get involved, then it's partly on you. There shouldn't be nothing to talk about if it ain't nothing you're willing to engage yourself in. I guess it was like 2013. They were saying that the city of Reading was the second highest rating for poverty in all of the United States cities. And it kind of was looking a little rough when I first got out here, but I seen the potential. I see what it was prior to it being at a state that it was in. But beyond that, I seen the youth, and I seen that they needed some sort of hope or some sort of, guidance or somebody positive that helped them through the hard times rather than just letting them be to their own, vices, and whether it be drugs, gangs, or violence, or whatever it might have been in a negative mindset. Try to get them back to looking at life in a more positive light. Get them some sort of inspiration and hope. I started out with working with my nieces and nephews because when I came down here, I was living with my brother and sister and nieces and nephews, and it started out from just taking them to the park and talking to them, being an uncle. And then it turned into me teaching them how to play basketball and connecting them with friends, and that turned into me getting to know a lot of the kids in the city and in the neighborhood. I'm not from here. I'm actually from New York. But since I've been here, I became a part of the city. And in that time, I made connections with a whole lot of kids, and the bond is unbelievable. Now I can't see myself not being out here with them. But it's been kind of rough because I've seen a couple go in a bad direction and a couple not make it. And no matter how much I preach and talk to them and stuff like that, I know I can't reach everybody, but I feel like what I do does have some sort of effect on them. You want to have chances to move on and make a little bit more lucrative deals as far as work-wise. I've stayed in the position that I am in, and that's being able to be a mentor, a coach, and a big brother, so to speak, if not a father figure to some of them. But the point of this video right now is I've witnessed some real positive things happen out here in the last year or so, if not a little bit longer. But the things that they talk about are mostly negative, but I don't think anybody puts enough light or a positive shine on this here. But tonight I'm going to do that. I'm tired as I don't know what. I gotta work in the morning, but it's been on my mind all day, and I had to take a minute and record this. Today I had my brother Stephen Fings did me a big solid and he brought through a young man named Nova that he did his thing and won a chance to a record contract, and been really doing major things in the music industry. And all these kids out here know him, and that's one of the success stories that we have out here. Might not get enough shine or publicity on a larger scale, but the people that's from here know. Also have another young man that made major strides and headlines, a young man named Lonnie Walker that made it to the NBA, playing for the San Antonio Spurs after playing for Miami. And pretty much everybody knows him, but they didn't know that he went to the same exact place that they actually go to now as far as the clubs. And also I have a gentleman that I work with, I call my co-worker, my friend, Mr. Jordan Rodriguez. He's actually in the process of getting ready to go to Atlanta to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And he's also a stylist as well as a blogger and a radio personality. Just saying, with those three stories right there, if there's nothing positive you can get from that to let you know that there is a way out, I think you're not looking hard enough. But that's one of the things I wanted to bring light to, is that even with it being rated one of the, I guess, worst cities or poverty-stricken, however they label us or however they think about us, they got so much positive stuff coming out of here in such a small city where there's a high crime rate, there's a whole lot of negative things going on, but there's also so much positive. There's so much that you can actually see developing, flowers that are blooming, kids that are actually talented. And they just need to know that there is a way for them, there is hope. They don't have to get caught up with whatever else is around here being negative. So basically, I just wanted to see what I can do with this recording, see how it goes, see what I get, any feedback, let me know if I should continue. And also want to give a shout out to all my youngins that have been hitting me up on the inbox, and I hope y'all don't think I'm just blowing y'all off. We will get back to training. We will get back to our regular routine, even if it's off the clock and after hours or weekends. If I don't have the kids and they're taken care of, I can come out and train, whether it be one-on-one, whether it be doing drills, whatever. I got y'all. I promise that. Got some guys that's trying to get to the G League, some guys that's trying to make high school teams, some guys that's trying to make AAU teams. And like I promised y'all, I will get back to training y'all. In the next few days, I'll be starting my own personal training and working and pushing myself, so that way I can lead by example and show y'all it's not just me talking. Just like I get on the court every day, no matter what, and hurt my body, I'll do the same thing when it comes to this here training. We getting ready to get it in. I got y'all. Good night.